What's up guys, it's Mr. Nanny. I'm back again today with another video, and this is going to be an unrelated zombies video today, and I kind of want to talk about Battlefield 1 beta because I've been playing a lot of it lately, not too much of zombies lately, because I was kind of like waiting for Battlefield 1, but now it's here in a beta form, and I just want to talk to you guys about it. So right now the beta is open, it is free, and if you have pre-ordered Battlefield 1, I would say go play this and hit level 15, because if you hit level 15 playing 4 different days, you could unlock a beta tag. And this beta will not be here for much longer. It is going to be out it's going to stop in September 8th. So if you guys want to play it, you guys have Xbox One, PC, or PS4, please go play the beta, because it's a very fun game. So, Battlefield 1. It is amazing. It's really fun to play. I kind of like the map because there's some places where it's open, and there's in the C and D, it's like a town, and it's not as open and requires more close quarter combat. So it kind of changes up gameplay each time. So let's kind of start talking about the modes. So right now they showed us Rush and Conquest. So let's talk about the Conquest. So Conquest, it's kind of different from the other Battlefields, because if you guys remember, in Battlefield 4 and all the other Battlefields, for the Conquest, you would have like 1,000 tickets, and a death would cost your team a ticket, and capturing flags would make the enemy lose tickets, and the more flags you own, the more tickets they would lose. But with this one, it's pretty much large-scale domination, really, because each flag you control, you're trying to get, you get points, and the maximum points you can get to win the game is 300. So, doesn't really matter if you die or not. It doesn't really cost you that many tickets or points, but it's really large-scale domination. And the problem I have with this, game mode is because one, it's only 20 minutes. They added a timer that's really short, and if you guys remember Battlefield 4 and the other ones, they had like a longer timer. Like in Battlefield 4, it was like an hour long, but the game would end in like 20 to 30 minutes. So that, I think that's what they were guessing, but it doesn't really work out. So of course there are issues with this Conquest, like the spawns are decent, the timer of course. And I kind of liked if they would switch it back to the older type of Conquest, or at least like make kills kind of matter, because it's kind of hard to hit 300 because you don't really have enough time, especially with the timer. You usually hit 150 and then the game is over, and if they would add in kills, it would kind of make it better. So of course people are saying, well, if we get kills, then 300 would be like simple as that. So there could be like ways they could fix this, like, oh, so let's say one kill is 1/4 of a ticket, or they would extend the timer and the score, so it would be 1,000. So it would be something like that. So it kind of feels like older Conquest, and actually kills kills actually have a reason in the game. So are deaths, because a lot of people, when they capture objective, they kind of switch over and go to the nearest objective so they can capture the next one, but they don't actually like go and run because it takes too long, and you don't have that much time because you only have 20 minutes. But some people are saying like, well, now people are actually playing the objective. Yes, but at the same time, it's not that fun, because usually, yeah, everyone always played the objective and Conquest, because one, you get like so much XP from it and all that, and you know, I think they should start fixing their Conquest, like kind of like make the timer longer, and maybe like buff up the score limit, and also make where like deaths kind of matter and kills actually matter too. Alright, now let's head straight into the Rush. So Rush is pretty much you're going through sectors, and the attacking team, or the British, is trying to like, you know, take out the telegraphs, while the defenders are trying to defend them. It's a 24 it's a 24 game, people game, players, and it's a 12v12. So it's very fun, but I think they should kind of buff up the player amount maybe to 32 or 40, and they should also like limit on the number of tanks in it, because I believe there's like 3 tanks and you give me 2 cavalry, and that's pretty much half of your team playing as vehicles, and that's kind of a huge problem. And also the tanks give like a huge advantage, because if you're attacking, and this happened to me, I was attacking, I was inside a light tank, and whenever my teammates armed the objective, I just camped, and it's not really fair. And also with defenders, they sometimes camp too, so it's not just attackers. And if they kind of limit on the number of tanks, this might fix the problem where it's only like 1 tank, and you just pop it with assault classes, and you don't have to really worry about it. Not like 3 tanks are like camping in this one area, blocking you off, and you can't really get through.
We have armed objective.
But Rush is pretty fun. I just hope they kind of like figure out their issue with the number of vehicles in the game, and hopefully add more players into the game, maybe 32 or 40. But the game modes are pretty fun. I really do like them. The classes are pretty good. I kind of like how they kind of separated the medic and assault, because when I was playing in Battlefield 4, I kind of wish I had more grenades or explosives or more assault deals than having like med kits and stuff. So it's kind of nice they took that out. But they did take out engineers, but really assault is pretty much the new engineer, because they use SMGs and they're more like taking out tanks and other vehicles, but they just don't repair them. But what I kind of like about the medic is because they kind of said, okay, yeah, more close quarters for assault, but for a medic it's more long, like medium to long range, which is kind of good. So if you're trying to, let's say you don't really like the SMGs and you kind of want to have assault rifles, you could go to medic, and if you level up your medic, you get grenade launchers on your rifles. And also it's not just semi-automatic, it's also automatic too for their weapons also. So it's kind of like assault, but it's more medic, and you're trying to heal your team. But the only problem I have is medics don't really do their jobs most of the time. Most of them are just running around, because it doesn't really matter if you die in this game, because like I was saying about the conquest mode. But hopefully they kind of fix it where deaths do matter and medics become a bigger role. So support, I don't really play too much of support, because they really have no defense against tanks. Because if you're assault, you can take out tanks like that with the rocket gun or the anti-tank grenades. Like I said, medic had that grenade launcher if you leveled up your character. And also scouts had K bullets, which are high armor penetrating bullets. So I mean, they all had their deals, but really support didn't really have it, because yeah, you can place down mines, but if the tank sees you placing down a mine, it's not going to run over. And most of the times no one really drives on the roads anymore, so there's so many like flanking positions or different roads you can take to evade from the mines. So hopefully they buff the support, and I do know they are going to get mortars, but that one's kind of like precision. You have to kind of figure out what you're going to do. And like, you even see me in this gameplay right now, I'm playing as support and there's a tank and I'm trying to evade it, and I can't really do anything unless chucking grenades, but grenades don't really do that much. So hopefully they kind of give something that support can actually defend itself against tanks. So the vehicles, I really do like the vehicles. The light tank, the tanks people are saying are OP. I think they're OP, like the land ship, or well, mostly the land ship. If you have an amazing team, the land ship is going to become really effective, and that's like in real life. A team is more effective than one person using the land ship. And the light tanks are pretty OP in my perspective, especially if you have the Howitzer version. You could just go by and just wreck enemies, and just like, I got an 18 kill streak once before dying and stuff, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. So I mean, tanks are kind of OP, especially for land ships and heavies if they have an amazing effective team on it. But solo land ships are not that bad. Like, they're good, but not as effective as a team. And but the light tanks are really overpowered because it's solo. And if you have the howitzer version, you have a machine gun and a cannon, and that could give you a huge advantage against the infantry, because if you, let's say, run out of or you're trying to reload your shells, you can just switch to the machine gun while you're reloading and just take them down one by one. And when I was playing Rush with light tanks, they were destroying the heavies and the land ships. Like, it would only take 3 shots for me to take down a land ship at full health. Like, it was just insane. So, hopefully they nerf them, and of course they will. They even said that on Twitter. But, you know, hopefully they won't be as powerful. Alright, so the planes, I'm really bad at flying planes in this game. Like, I'm really bad, but my friend is really good. The bombers are decent, but it's really hard to get kills with them because no one will be, like, right under your streak, because I've only gotten like 1-2 kills with a bomber, and I've flew it like 20 times, and it's not that crazy. Hopefully they give it a buff or something, or it's easier to kill enemies, or they have a bigger explosive radius, but I don't know. But the fighters are pretty good for taking out bombers and streaking, especially with the trench deal. And the attack planes are good for 2 people, and they're really good for hunting down tanks if you have the tank hunter, or just taking out bombers and other planes. And that's pretty much it for my review. I hope you guys enjoyed, and like I said, if you guys can get Battlefield 1 beta, please go get it. It's really fun to try out. And I'm not saying, like, get Battlefield 1 and don't get Infinite Warfare. You guys can do whatever you guys want. It's your money. I don't really care. But I'm just recommending, hey, you know, if you want something fun to play for a little bit and it's free, why don't just go and get Battlefield 1. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I will try to post a zombie-related video today, if not, most likely tomorrow. But, oh, and also, I hope you guys are enjoying COD XP if you guys are at that. And also, do not forget, people that aren't in COD XP, at today at 4 p.m. Pacific time, or 6 o'clock East Coast time, we are gonna get a crazy amount of double XP, double weapon XP, double liquid divinium, and double crypto key. So if you guys play multiplayer, you guys are gonna get a crap ton of crypto keys. If you guys play zombies like me, we're gonna have a blast with the liquid diviniums. And I'm gonna do a big liquid divinium opening at the end. Well, it's not gonna be big, probably like 30 to 40 liquid diviniums after the weekend. So hope you guys kind of stay tuned for that. But like I said, Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific time, or 6 p.m. Eastern time, we are gonna get a big double XP deal. So if you guys want to go hit those gobble gums and get all those liquid divinium, go right ahead. Or just Sunday, and it ends on Tuesday. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.